Today we're gonna do this super quick, no makeup, but for real, no makeup tutorial. I only use a few products. It's super simple. This was highly requested, and on top of all of that, we are using all of my drugstore favorites. So if you wanna see how to get this look and all of these amazing drugstore products, just keep watching. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I already did my brows, but I did use drugstore products. I used the Rimmel Brow Micro. I used it in the darkest shade. Everything will be linked below. And I just kind of went through and drew some hair-like strokes. And then I am gonna use this. This is also from Rimmel. This is the Wonderful Brow. I actually like using this at the end here, and I'll just kind of focus it more heavy towards the front. It's a lighter shade. Let me find what shade it is for you. Maybe it's here, maybe it's there. It's 001 Light. And it'll just lighten up our brows. I feel when I'm doing a no makeup look, I want my brows to be a little lighter than usual. So we'll just run this through. So I believe that this is new from CoverGirl. I used it the other day and I kind of fell in love. This is just gonna be so fast. It's very light coverage. It's more of a skin blur. They call it a Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation. It has, I would say it's a foundation, but it's not even like a light coverage. It's honestly a skin blur. It's gonna make more sense when I just go ahead and put it on. It does say it has coconut milk and aloe extract, and I'm in the shade 550 light medium, and it is a dewy finish. I used it the other day, like I said, and I kind of fell in love. This is so fast and so easy to put on. So let's go ahead and grab our brush and we'll pop that on real fast. All right, we're gonna grab my favorite primer. This is my favorite primer no matter what. Drugstore, high-end, this is the best. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And no matter how light coverage, even if you're just gonna put on a powder, a tinted moisturizer, no matter what, I am going to put on a primer. You guys know this is still that one bottle I've been clinging to. I'm actually gonna apply this with my brush. So I'm gonna grab this and I'm really just gonna focus it through the center because that's where we need the most grab. So always look for a very grabbing primer, even if you're just gonna wear a tinted moisturizer. So I have it here on the back of my hand. I'm still gonna use a foundation brush, my Anisa Pinnacle foundation brush, my absolute favorite. And this is just gonna be such light coverage. Do you see how light this is? All we're wanting to do is just to lightly diffuse our imperfections, any kind of freckles. I have a freckle here. You can just kind of see it blur that, but not completely make it disappear. I'm telling you, I did a no makeup look on my story and you guys went wild for it, but you asked if I could do a drugstore version. And when I was putting on that Givenchy one that I was using in that, I was like, man, I should have grabbed the CoverGirl, but it was in here in my studio. So I actually think I like this one better than the Givenchy, and that's big news, y'all, big news, because you know that CoverGirl is nice and affordable. Just look how pretty that makes the skin. I love it. I'm gonna finish working this in and we'll get to the next step. Okay, for concealer, we're gonna use this one. I love this one, but we're gonna use a different application. We're not just gonna go in and start getting all wild and spicy. I have to tell myself this. I'm really not telling you, I'm telling myself. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. So I'm actually just gonna grab this with my finger. See that right there? And I'm just gonna put it right here. And I'm actually gonna apply this with my finger. I'm gonna be able to work it in and just be able to spot conceal much easier than if I was to just go in all wild with a brush or with this applicator. So we'll just work this right in. You can already see such a difference, and I'm actually not gonna put any on my eyes. I like to leave my eyes as natural as possible because I like the undertones there. Once I get everything, you know, all my skin done, it just kind of looks like there's eyeshadow on my eyes if I don't conceal it. So, ooh, that looks nice. Look how pretty that looks. So we'll just continue to work this in. And then if you have a blemish or anything of that nature, here's my freckle over here, I always forget. I'll put this on him, see him disappear. We can just do kind of a spot conceal if you use your fingers. I'm gonna grab this Maybelline Cheek Heat. This is going to be a gel cream blush. And if you notice, I'm trying to use my fingers more, and that's just gonna make things so much faster. It's even nicer because you don't have to search for the tools, all of that jazz. I'm gonna use, you can see it. I'm talking like a pin size amount. And remember, we haven't set anything. And we'll just kind of apply this in the normal place that I always apply my blush. Look how pretty that looks. So fresh, so easy. I'm gonna grab just a little bit more because you guys know that I like my blush. Perfect. And whatever's left, we'll just kind of bring this way. Now, I'm smiling because you can kind of see that I want to apply it right here in this little round area. And that's where we want to focus it. So now I'm just going to take whatever was left on my finger from the blush and we'll just apply some right across the bridge of the nose and right here where the sun naturally hits. I'm going to grab a lash curler. So this is the only time I curl my lashes is when I'm not wearing falsies. The reason I do not curl my lashes when I'm wearing falsies is because you don't want them too curly because it's going to be so much harder to place the lash on there. So that's a really, really good lash tip for you. But if you're not going to wear falsies, I highly recommend you curl your lashes. This is a Laura Mercier lash curler. Actually, it's my favorite, so I'm just gonna kind of bring it very close to the lash line. Please don't pinch your skin, be careful. There we go, look at that. Such a difference. Also, I want to say that I've been using the Grande Cosmetics lash serum, the lash growing serum. I'm going to link it below. It has taken my lashes to a whole nother level. I'm kind of blown away, not sponsored. I just want you guys to know that it's actually working. I don't have the best lashes, but since I've started using it, I'm kind of blown away. So I'm going to link that and I want you guys to definitely check that out. First of all, I love this color. This just makes me want to use the mascara. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes mascara, and I'm going to use the waterproof. I feel when you use a waterproof formula, it really helps hold that curl because it just sets faster and it doesn't move. So I actually love this wand, and I'll just kind of roll this through. This is my Japonesque lash separator, and I'm just gonna kind of pull that through. And as this is drying, I'm also gonna push these lashes up. Oh, look at those lashes. Who is she? Look how good this mascara is. I'm kind of blown away. And I'm just gonna kind of turn it around and I'm gonna hold it. And that's really gonna help the lashes stay curled if you hold it while it's drying. I love this powder. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. It's so blurring. So it's not gonna add a lot of pigment, it's just going to blur the skin, and it's just so fast, and that's what we're looking for in this tutorial. So I'm gonna grab my Anissa multi-powder, love it, and we're gonna go right in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm really gonna focus most of this in the center of my face. And then I'm gonna grab a sponge. Is my Tati blender in there? I'm the reason we can't have nice things. It's me. Let me grab that and we'll use this to set under our eyes as well. But with our brush, we'll just kind of set the outer perimeter and through here. Now we'll just go in here with our Tati Blendiful, love this thing, and we'll just press that under the eye. Notice that I'm not swiping, I'm just pressing. And then you can just kind of go over the rest of your face. Last step, now lips are just so optional, that's completely up to you. You could even do a red lip with this. I'm gonna keep it kind of natural looking. I love these Rimmel glosses because they just make your lips look so juicy, but they don't feel super sticky and terrible. In fact, I have my hair down and I would be able to wear this gloss. So this is a Rimmel Stay Glossy. What is it, up to 6 hours shine lip gloss. Unless there's a muffin involved and I'm eating that muffin and I'm getting muffin everywhere and it's getting all over my lips. I'm just saying, is it muffin proof? So I'm gonna use the shade Honey. I don't know if I mentioned that. I went on a little tangent. Look how pretty. Oh no, it's so pretty. I might bypass the muffin just so my lips stay popping. So natural, so pretty. And I like to just push the gloss just a little bit out of my lip line, just to create a little bit larger pouty look. Just a little bit. Now obviously we're not going to overdraw like we would even lip liner, but you can kind of just see it. All right guys, this is the finished look. I really wanted this to be so simple. So many times here in the makeup world, we do no makeup looks and it's 72 products. Out of control. I'm guilty of that. So I hope that this was simplified. That way we can just get out the door. Like I say, not everyone has 2 hours to get ready. makeup isn't everyone's job. I hope that you enjoyed all of these drugstore products that I use. These are actually all of my favorites at the moment. Let me know what you want to see in the next tutorial. This was actually very highly requested. So you guys just keep telling me what you want to see and I'll keep doing it. Also, make sure you find me on Instagram where I do a daily tutorial. That means a tutorial every single day on my story. So make sure you're following me there on Instagram and we will see you next time. Bye.